Hello, my name is Anika Bansal. I'm 10 years old. I live in the United States of America. My project's name is Mountain Turns. The objective of my game is to spread awareness among people about the dangers of mountain driving and to inform the government to apply this solution on mountains. My solution is to put metal pillars on the turn with sonar sensors over it. When the sensors sense another vehicle or car, there will be a board on the side that will flash red. If nothing is coming, it will flash green. The extensions I used for this project are face detection and human body. Now, I'm going to demonstrate the project. The background on the screen depicts a mountain. My hand is going to be controlling the movement of the red car. The other vehicles you see are the obstacles. If I move my hand towards the right, then the car will move forward. If I move my hand towards the left, the car will move backward. If I move my hand to the middle, the car will stop. The arrow keys, the left and right arrow keys, are going to be controlling the movement of the car. If the car comes off the track, then it will slow down. If something is too close to the car, then the board on the bottom left will turn red. If nothing is too close, it will turn green. If I hit one of the obstacles, then the entire game will stop. Now I'm going to explain the code. As you can see, there are 4 sprites: the obstacle, the board, the track, and the car. So in the obstacle, we have 5 costumes: the gray car, the white car, the black car, and 2 bikes. Now, when the flag is clicked, the obstacle should always go to the front layer. Then it should hide. The rotation style should be all around. And then it should show. Now in the forever loop, we have a next costume, so that there will always be a different costume than the one before. Then there's a set result, which is a variable, to pick random 1 to 3. This means that, so if the result is equal to 1, then it should go to x240, which is the right side over here, and then the y should be anywhere from -120 to 120. So for any height, but it should start at the right. Then it should glide for 5 seconds to the left, or -240, and the y should be in the same position. Then it should point in the direction of -90, which is left. If the result is equal to 2, then it should start off at the left. So go to x -240, and the y should again be anything from -120 to 120. Then it should glide for 5 seconds to the right, or x240, and the y should be the same as before. Then it should point in the direction 90, or the right. Now, if the result is equal to 3, however, then it should go to anywhere in x, so from -200 to 200, but the y should be 140, so the y is specific now. And then it should glide for 5 seconds to x, so wherever the x was before, and y -180, so it goes from up to down. It should point in the direction of 180. Now when the flag is clicked, it should always sense that if it's touching the car, then it should stop all. If the distance to the car is less than 110, then it should broadcast the alert. Or else, which basically means if the distance to the car is greater than 110, then it should broadcast no alert. Now on the board, we have two costumes. Costume 1 is green, which means nothing's coming. And costume 2 is red, which means something is close. So when the flag is clicked, it should be in the front. It should go to the front layer so that that you can always see what's happening. Then, if it receives alert, then it should switch the costume to costume 2, which is the red. Then when it receives no alert, then it should switch the costume to costume 1, which is the green. Now, for the track. So when the flag is clicked, it should go to the front layer, and then it should do bracelet, which is over here. So it basically does all of this, and then it should forever, if the race state is equal to normal, then it should check the throttle brake, which is over here. And if the X, which basically is the throttle brake is the hand controlling, then it should do steering, which is over here. So the direction one. And it should check surface, which is over here. Then, after it does all of this, then else, so if the race state is not equal to normal, then if the race state is equal to oil, then it should do oil. So oil is over here. So yeah, and then it should move. It should do move, but outside of the if else, it should move and lap counter, which is this, and then this. Now, when the flag is clicked, it should turn on the video on stage at 70% transparency so that the backdrop is still green, so it's a mountain, but you can still see your hand. Now, it should always also analyze the image for hand from camera. And then when the flag is clicked, if the track number is equal to 1, then set all these variables to all these values. Okay, and thank you for listening, and bye.